Hi guys, it's Lady Lord Explorer, and if you couldn't tell, this is a book haul. I got even more. It just can't fit on screen. So let me show you what I got. Okay, lighting's so much better. Again, I'm in a new location. I'm in my living room, mainly because I couldn't do all of this and lug all the stuff back and forth from my room to living room where my bookcases are. So let me just jump into what I am about to book haul. I think some of them I have book haul before, but I don't remember because I've gotten so many. It's like so much more books. But I wanted to make sure that I did book haul them. So we're just gonna go through, I guess, my shortest pile right now. And this is House of Leaves by Daniel Swinski. She thick. I love me a good thick book. Oh my gosh. We're about to be here for the longest time. But a good time. Next is Burn by Patrick Neese. I know this has dragons. It sold me. Plus, I got this secondhand for like, I think $9. So I was okay with that. Oh, yes, this book. Okay. I think I have book hauled this book before, but, this is by Alex O. I got the Fairyloot edition from a friend in England, and so that's arriving soon. So I will book haul that, and I have both the regular edition and the Fairyloot edition, and I cannot wait. I haven't read it because I think I want to read the Fairyloot edition first. Well, not first. I just want to read the Fairyloot edition and just keep this. It's so cute though, so I might give this to a special someone, but who knows? Let's go on this pile. I think I book hauled this one, but I don't know if I did, but I'm just gonna do it anyway. And this is The Kindest Lie by Nancy Johnson. I know this is about a girl who goes back to her hometown and like all this stuff starts happening negatively, like a whole bunch of drama. There's also kind of a romance in it, and it's thick. Again, you know I love me some thick books. So that's great. Okay. Then I have the first edition of Heartstoppers by Alice Oseman. I want to say, yeah, this is Thrift Books. Yeah, I got this from Thrift Books. And I can't wait to read it. There's this actually special time I'm going to probably read it, and it's probably going to be like nowhere near soon. But this is when when I do want to read it. I have it. I don't know. I'm going to see if I like the first book and then get the other, I think 3. But we shall see. Then I have Final Girl Support Group by Katie Hendricks. I wanted the UK edition, but I bought this because it was cheaper. It was the cheapest at the time. And then, like, literally 2 weeks ago, I looked and the UK edition was so much cheaper because it was on sale. And I was like, no, I could have bought it. Ouch. Whoops. I could have bought it. But it's okay. Everyone probably knows this premise, but this is about all the final girls in all the scary movies, and all the final girls, like some of them start dying off, and we're trying to figure out who's killing the final girls. Yes, I can't wait to read this. This was going to be my spooky edition, but I don't know. Is Mike on my spooky edition? I already have the books planned for my spooky edition. I'm looking at them over there on my other bookcase. If I read all of them, I'll probably read this one too. Then we have Thunder in Her Body by C.B. Satin. This is a romance. It's a thick one too. So I don't know what this is about. I just know some romance. And I can't wait to read it. Then I have The Castle School for Troubled Girls by Alison Semelli. I don't know what this is about. I'm hoping it's dark academia, but it doesn't look like it's dark academia, so maybe it's just academia. But I do see blood. Or is it just red pen? Who knows? I'm ready for it though. Then we have Real Men Knit by Kwana Jackson. This is a romance too about a guy who works at a stationary knitting place and is about to go out of business, and the owner's daughter or something wants to sell it and he doesn't want to sell it, and there's a romance together. I think this is what it's about. Don't quote me on it, but yes, I have it. Then I have Surrender Your Sons by Adam Sass. Again, I don't know if I've already book hauled this one, but I wanted to make sure. So yes, I think this is an Achillean book because he goes to a conversion camp. I think I've already book hauled this, but who knows? I mean, you know, but never mind. Then The Swipe Right. Wow. The Right Swipe by Alicia Ray. This is romance, if you couldn't tell. I'm guessing this is about a dating app. I don't know. I will be reading. I had a mind for it because I was trying to figure out what I was going to say. Oh my gosh. I know this one. It hasn't been. I just bought this one like 2 weeks ago. What If This Was Us by Becky Albertilla and Adam Silveria. It's an Achillean book. This one is Truly Devious by Marlene Johnson. Yeah, Maureen Johnson. Wow. I hope I did that right. This is the first book, I think. And this is a dark academia because this girl wants to go to this really, really intellectual school, mainly to solve one of its longest standing mysteries, where the headmaster or the person who founded the school's wife and son died. But I can't wait to read it. I know there's more books from her, especially with this series. And if I like this book, which I'm probably sure I am, I'm going to be getting it. I do want the hardbacks though. So. Then we have The Kingdom of Souls by Rena Barron. I know this is about, this is set in the an African dystopia or something like that. I've heard good things about it. That's why I bought it. And I want to read it. Davina Kumin's The Invisible Library. I've heard mixed reviews about this, and I really wanted to figure out what the hype was for or against. So I will be reading this. Mia Nix, For Vacation Only, romance. Yes. And I think this is a destination romance. I think this is. But love me some good romance, so I can't wait to read it. Oh my gosh, we are not even halfway done, and I'm already feeling it. I just got off class too. Well, not just. I went to Sonic and got me ocean water. But yeah, S.J. Gosley, and this is How Not to Ask a Boy to Prom, another Achillean book. And the premise is a guy trying to ask another guy out to prom, but it doesn't go well, or he doesn't get the courage or something like that, or he does a practice run with like this bad boy, and then this bad boy's ex-girlfriend comes in and it's a whole bunch of drama, and I'm just like, I like drama in my books. So yes, I can't wait to read it. Lauren Shiplin's The Infinite Noise is another Achillean book. I know this is about a boy who has this power where he can hear people's thoughts, or hear people's auras, and something to do with like the popular guy maybe being a mute for the noise and how they get together. But it's not that thick, but it's Achillean, and I like Achilleans. Angie Thompson's The Hate You Give. I don't know if I've book hauled this one, but I wanted to make sure that I did. This is about a girl who watches her best friend or classmate get shot unprovoked, and there's a whole bunch of political influences in here. I heard that it was very sad, but a very good read. This is El Penelope's A Song of Bloodstone. I don't know what this book is about. I just got it for the cover. I love the Black Queen. This is a James Patterson book, and it's Swipe Right for Murder. This is Achillean, and I got this from Thrift Books. So I didn't feel like taking off the library thing. So I'm just keeping it on there. This is about a youth who goes on a dating app, like Grindr, but not Grindr, and ends up hooking up with someone, and then they end up dying or something like that, and he tries to figure out, I think the police think he's the murderer that killed him and all that kind of stuff, and he's trying to figure out who killed the guy. I think I'm literally waiting on my post office to go to my front office so I can pick up my other special edition books, because my other special edition books are over there and more coming in, and I don't want to refilm this. I don't. I have a new release from Sarah Marsh, and it's The Girls Are Never Gone. I know that this is a thriller. Don't know what it's about. I just know it's a thriller. I mean, I do know what it's about. I just forgot what it's about. But it was in my cart, so I bought it. Another James Patterson book with Maxine Patro, and this is Confessions, The Paris Mysteries. Sounds thrilling. It's a nice short read. Should knock it out 4 hours, 2 if I'm not doing other things. Don't you hate that? Like, you literally just try to like do a good book in 3 to 4 hours, but you keep getting like distracted with having to go pee, your stomach growling, your dog wanting to go out. I love Prince. Then your roommate comes in and you need to talk to her because you need to ask about, well, how's her day was. Cooking food, men, reading, so hard. C.L. Polk with The Witch Mark. This is another Achillean book. I think this is set in the Victorian age. I know that the main character has these powers that he didn't want his family to know he had, so he just fakes his death or something, and then he saves someone, and his love interest comes in, and he has to like get back with his family or something like that. I know this is a series. I don't know if the whole series follows the main couple in this one, but if I like this one, I'm probably going to read the rest. That's just how it is. Okay, this is going to be super crazy. I have 2 out of the 3 of the Half Bad series. The first one is literally going to be here Monday. And they are an Achillean series. This follows a boy who gets betrayed by his girlfriend and he has to fight for the throne or something like that. I just know that this is a Sally Green creation, and I heard some pretty good things about this. So I have Half Lost and then Half Wild, and Half Wild is the last one, Half Lost is the middle, and then Half Bad is the first. And I will book haul Half Bad when it comes in. Editing Lauren here. So I thought that it was going to be coming Monday, but it came today, and it's Half Bad. So I have all 3 books now, and I will be reading them, and I can't wait to read them. But while I'm here, more books came in, and yeah, just might as well just haul them too. So I have I think this is the Illumicrate edition of The Shadow in the Glass by J.J.A. Hardwood. I forgot what this is about, but I have it. Then I have The Nikin Smile by C.J. Merwild. So I know this is an Achillean book as well. Just can't wait to read it, and it's a bit nice size, very heavy. Love it. Next, I have Chloe Gong's These Violent Delights, the Fairy Loot edition, which I am so happy that I got, and I got for $15 because the person who was selling it didn't like this. And I was like, you're selling it for $15? I'll buy it. Thanks. My next one is a big daddy. It's by J. Kristoff, and it's The Empire of the Vampire. Okay, back to the other book haul. See you. Sorry for the interruption. I had to go pick up a book, and one of my books is missing, so all of that craziness is happening, trying to figure out where my book is. But I have one of my books, and that was She Who Became the Sun by Rebel. Wow. By Sheila Parker Chan. I got the UK version, if you can tell, because I love the UK version. I like the UK version of most books. So, but yes, I got that. I'm so happy this came for my book haul. So that's one item down. And this is by Marlon James. This is The Black Leopard, Red Wolf. This is an Achillean book. I don't know. I forgot what the premise is about, but she's a thick one. Again, I love thick books. I can't mention that, I love thick books. Let me finish this stack. We'll go to that stack, and then we'll go to my special editions because all of them haven't arrived, and I'm just going to do those. I think I picked this one. This is Jessica Goodman's They Wish They Were Us. This is a thriller with adolescents. This is a YA thriller, I think. And I heard good things about it. I got this from Thrift Books, so let's see what's here. So I can't wait. Then I have The Blade Between Us by Sam Miller. I know this is a thriller. That's all I can tell you. I don't even know why I have this. Maybe it's a Killian. It is a thriller. But it's a thriller. Then I have the Book of the Month, Legendborn. Ooh, she's a thick one. Oof. Yeah. Yikes. Almost 500 pages. Right up my alley. Yes. Then I have the Book of the Month, The Love Hypothesis. Everyone's been talking about this. Everyone knows. I pre-ordered this, but I canceled it because I wanted a hardback. And Book of the Month only had, they had hardbacks. So I was like, now I have to sign up for Book of the Month so I can get this hardback. And I did. So yes, even my roommate, she bought hers. So I just wanted this as a hardback. A Phoenix First Must Burn by Patricia Chadwell. 16 tales that explore the Black experience through fantasy. So, seems like a good book. I like fantasies and Black characters. Give it to me. Another book that's been on BookTube, BookTok, book platforms is Bunny by Mona Award. And I bought into the hype, so I wanted to read it, and I bought it. So I can't wait to read it. I don't know why I have this one. I think I've already talked about this one. One of Us is Lying by Karen McManus. This is a YA thriller. I don't know if I talked about this, but this is a YA thriller. One of them killed one of their friends, and they had to figure out which one of them killed their friend. This one is The Chestnut Man. This is an adult thriller. I bought this book mainly because I was going in the rabbit hole of BookTube, and one booktuber was she was reading this book, I think. Or she bought this book for Spooktober, and the premise of it made me want to buy it, so I bought it. But there's killing in it. Yes. I bought the first of a duology, or it's a trilogy, and it's by Rebecca Ronhorst, and it's Black Sun. I know that there was a person on Etsy that was doing sprayed edges for this, and they were all blue. But I ended up getting this one instead, just the regular one. But I bought this book mainly for the cover. I don't even know what this book is about, but I bought it for the cover. Another book that I bought for the cover is The Summer of Chasing Mermaids by Sarah Oakler. This is YA, if you couldn't tell from the cover. I know this is about mermaids and her falling in love and them thinking that him thinking she's a mermaid, or he is a merman, and that's his mate. One of those combinations is what the plot is. I don't know when I'm gonna rate this. It just seemed like a cute cover, and I read the premise. I was like, oh, I'll read it. This next book is by Emily Struskowski. I hope I said that right. And it's Bonds of Brass. I know this is an Achillean book. I don't know the premise of it, but outer space, maybe? Hunger Games in outer space? I don't know. I just know this is outer space. This is Achillean. I bought it because of the cover. I just wanted it. My next two books are by the same author. I bought them because first they were on sale. They were like $9 each. I was like, yes. I love me a good book that's cheap, but also is Achillean. So double whammy for me. But its first one is Reverence by Ryan LaSala. I don't know what this book is about. I literally remember Bedazzled. Someone was talking about this is the most anticipated book release. They were going down the list, and this was like the premise of this one I really wanted to read. So when I found it on Amazon, and it was like $9, and then I tried to figure out what else he wrote, and then I got Reverence. Is it Reverence? Reverie? And this was $8. I was like, get both. So I did. I just know that this one, I think he's going on Broadway or something. Maybe. I don't know what this one's about. I just know that I picked these both up because they're Achilleans. So, okay, let's go to my special edition books because this is a lot. This is a lot. Okay. My first special edition book is by Lauren Asher, and it's from her Dreamland Billionaires collection. I think this is the second book, but this is the first book. I wanted it in this edition because the other edition had like a guy on it, and I just didn't like, well, I'm reading this out in public. Sometimes I don't want people to know that I'm reading like erotica or something. But this is the edition. This is like, in this edition, I remember because like I literally just read it yesterday. This is like a guy who his grandfather is like Walt Disney in their world, and he dies, and then he gives the three brothers, he has three brothers, these specific instructions in order for them to get their wealth, their inheritance from him. And his instructions were to turn the theme park, one of the theme parks, into like something magical or great or something like that. And the son and the brother in this book, he's just like really cold, very cold, calculating, and he isn't like, there's no fun in him. He's just all about crunching numbers. So he does I think it's like a drawing of all of the employees have to like create this plan about the park. And one of the employees who's his love interest, she's super passionate about the park, and it's their love story of how they got together. Again, thick is where it is. Love me a good thick book. So this is the first special edition I got. I think that if they come out with more special editions of this book series, and I like how this one went, I might pick up the other ones. Because again, this is a nice, especially way better than the other cover. Way better. So yes, this is my first special edition book for the book haul. My next book is The Poison Heart by Kayleen Byer and by Ron. This is the Owlcrate edition. I was waiting for my Fairy Loot edition to come in. It was supposed to come in today, but it didn't. Sad. But I have this edition, and then when I get my Fairy Loot comes in, hopefully it's going to come in tomorrow, I will insert it. Okay, so remember that book, The Poison Heart? Fairly edition that I was supposed to get today and it didn't come in. Well, it's here. So now I have it and I can book haul it. So yes. But yes, this one. I have another Owl Crate edition and it's the Wishes Steeped in Gold by Sienna Smart. Next, I have the Illumicrate edition of The Ravens by Case Morgan and Danielle Page. Yes, love me a good sprayed edges moment. Dream Country by Ashley Brown, Fay Crate edition. Gold sprayed edges, metallic gold sprayed edges. I literally bought it because of the spray edges and the cover. Yes. This next one is a Illumicrate edition, and it's A Deadly Education, which is a dark academia book. And yes. Don't you just love sprayed edges? This is Camp by L.C. Roseland, and this has purple shimmer edges. And it's an Achillean book. This next one is I think a sci-fi classic for everyone who likes sci-fi, or at least I've heard, and everyone loves this series. And it's Dune by Frank Herbert. I have the special edition. I wanted to read this before the movie or the Netflix special, one of those two that Zendaya is in. So I wanted to read it before then. I don't think I am going to because I have so much other stuff I need to read. But I will read it before I watch the film, the series. My next one is a Illumicrate edition of Winter's Orbit by Adriana Maxwell. And this is an Achillean book as well. I know that this is told from like outer space, and this is an arranged marriage, and some drama happens because of the person that they're like getting engaged to or getting married to's other spouse died mysteriously. This is a Fairy Loot edition, and it's Master of One by Jadine Johnson and Danny Burnett. This is an Achillean book as well, and it has these sprayed edges. This is a Fae, about Fae and like a master thief, and the thief is trying to steal something precious, but then he finds out that something precious is Elven. Another Fairy Loot edition, and it's A River of Royal Blood by Amanda Joy, and it's sprayed edges. I love the cover art for this. Well, my last special edition is a Illumicrate as well, and it's The Cousins. This is by the author of One of Us is Lying, which I actually still haven't read because I literally just book hauled it with you guys. So I know this tells like a story of these cousins whose parents' father died, and the father wrote the parents out of the will, but not his grandchildren. And there's like some type of inheritance game or something. I don't know. I just know that it sounded great. Okay, so this is my special edition. I just completely forgot to take it out of my special edition area, but I have the Glass Hotel. I don't know what this book is about. I've heard good things about it. I just forgot what those were. So there's that. Oh my gosh. This has been a long haul. I am sorry. I just had to get them out the way because it's a book haul. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Actually, could you guys let me know which books you've read and if you like them or not, or which books you, out of all the stuff I hauled, which ones were trash to you, and we'll compare notes. But I will see you guys in my next video. And actually, if you could just stay and watch some of my book reviews, just saying. I will see you guys later. Bye.